Hi everybody, I'm back, and I thought I would do a quick review on, I went back to the mall and ran into MAC real quick. I knew exactly what I was getting, so my husband waited out in the parking lot. Anyway, so, actually I didn't run in, but, so I picked up, they were pretty much out of everything, which I wasn't surprised. I called them ahead of time, so I knew what they were sold out of and what they had and whatever. So everything on the website is pretty much on the Baking Beauties. That's pretty much, I would say, out of all of their launches, my favorite launch they've done so far yet. They have the new, like I said, the Riri Woo, which is going to be like a red lipstick, and it's going to have like her signature or something anyway on the tube somewhere. I don't know. I imagine this is just excuse me, my guess. I should have asked MAC, but sometimes they can't tell you until a certain date. But excuse me, I'm thinking the tube is probably going to be red or something, kind of like the Nicki Minaj tubes. Or I don't have one out here with me now, but hers are like the top part of it's orange. Let me go grab my. Hang on, I've walked away before. Yes, I've walked away before when I was filming. So anyway, let me just show you real quick. Here's my huge part of my lipstick collection. This is all MAC. Anyway, like I was saying, like the Nicki Minaj has the red at the top, and you can see her signature on it. See the Nicki? You can hardly read it. It says like. You can't, it's like scribble anyway. So I don't, excuse me, I don't know. I've seen Kate Moss's drugstore. I almost bought one the other day. She has some beautiful colors in her lipstick collection. But anyway, this is the Nicki Minaj. She's got this one, the bright, like coral, bright pink. And then she's got the purple one, which I had. I didn't like it, took it back. Anyway, so let me get going with the Baking Beauties. So right now I'm wearing the primer or the paint pot. I guess they don't call it a primer because it's not flesh color. The only primer, now that's in the bedroom. I can't go get it, but I'm not going to keep walking away from the computer. But I reviewed this in my last video. So I'm wearing this right now, the Pro Longwear Paint Pot. Now, the only thing with this is I noticed I used a clean brush this morning. And let me grab another clean brush. I'll get a smaller one. Here's a clean brush. I'm going to have to wash them all. But anyway, yeah, and this is from a candle from Bath & Body Works. Isn't that crazy? All my brushes, I just hold them in these. Just clean them out. I put it in the freezer. I've told you guys a million times. I'll tell you again. It won't hurt. Anyway, put it in the freezer and then tap it upside down, and the wax just comes right out. Tap it on the counter with a towel, and it just comes right out. And then just wash it. I put it in the dishwasher, and then I just peel the label right off, and it comes off the bottom too. It's pretty nice. And then in the bathroom, I have my cotton balls in one with the lid on it, and then my Q-tips and smaller ones. Anyway, so get back to this Baking Beauties launch. So I'm wearing this paint pot, but I noticed this morning when I put it on, if you can see it real close, let me shine the light. I don't really like how it went on my eyes. If you can see it, you can't really see with the lighting. So I was going to put it on a brush for you. The 24-hour ones that they sell that are in the bedroom, I reviewed the other day. There's the texture of it. Now, the Painterly is really smooth, but you see how this one has little clumps to it. I don't know about this texture. I'm a little leery. Now, because I used a clean brush, I know that it was a clean brush. So I knew that I wasn't going to be bringing any other product into it. So I thought, okay, this should go on perfectly, creamy, smooth, whatever. So here it is on the brush. This is a Baking Beauties. This is a Let's Skate in the pale pink. See the bottom. Sorry about the lighting. So yeah, there's the color. Let's Skate. It's upside down. My husband's waiting to watch his game, but anyway, there's the Let's Skate. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to show you this real quick. Just because I'm questioning this. I did this paint pot, the consistency. This may be a defective one. I don't know. Anyway, I went and put some more on before I started this video. Now, I was going to put it on my hand real quick and show you guys the texture of it. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm so used to the painterly. Now, when I do it on my hand, it goes on perfect. It's not really pigmented. I think maybe the problem is I put too much on my eyelids. There it is on my hand. You can't really even see it. You can't see it at all. Wow. And I put a lot on. Anyway, okay, so we'll skip from there. You can see on the brush where it is. How it's just kind of chunky. Anyway, so that's the Let's Skate in the pink. They had white, pink, and then the rest were like golds, browns, and weird funky colors. So I stuck with that. I already have white, so I went in, and then they had the pink tube of lipstick that went with the Baking Beauties, but it is exactly the same color, I would say, as Saint Germain. And I already have that, which is my husband and I went on a hunt. It was going for, what, $200 on eBay, and then they brought it back. Here it is, right here. So this is almost identical. Now, excuse how ugly this tube is. It is really ugly. Really ugly. It got broken or melted in the sun. Now, I would never review a tube this ugly. So anyway, there's the color of it. Let me swatch some on my hand. So I would say that this is, I couldn't think of the name when I was in MAC, and I said, this looks just like, and she came up with it, and I go, yeah, that's the one. So I didn't buy it. So there's the swatch. That's the color of the pink. I don't know what it's called. I think it's something frosting. Anyway, so this is Saint Germain. So the new launch in Baking Beauties, the pink tube of lipstick looks identical to this, so I didn't buy it. So the one I bought was, I bought a lipstick, and then I bought a new product, a MAC Mineralize. We'll go over this in a minute. So the lipstick that I bought I'm wearing now, and it's a Cremesheen lipstick. Now, first of all, almost all the lipsticks I buy are the mattes. I don't really like the Cremesheens. This is a satin. But most of the lipsticks, I like the matte colors. Everything I have in here is matte. This is satin. Of course, everything else is not boxed, is out of the box. But anyway, matte just means it goes on drier, and then I put a Cremesheen over it. So this Cremesheen lipstick, and it's called, this is the Baking Beauties launch, and this one is called Lavender Whip. So there's that. And then they had one called Devil's Food, brown. I don't like browns on me. Now on other people they would look good. And then she said she had a neutral shaded one. I didn't see it. It wasn't out. So here's the color. It's a beautiful shade of lavender. Beautiful. So there it is. Let me go back with it. You can get a better shot of it. Let me unroll it more. So there's the shot. Purple, and then I'll swatch it for you. Actually, it's what I have on my lips now. No, it's not really pigmented. I'm not impressed. But my husband liked it. He said it's a lighter color. I guess you got to just kind of play with it. And then there's a swatch on my hand. So it is pretty pigmented, actually. So there it is. And it reminds me of another color that I have. But anyway, so here's this. And then, so this is called Lavender Whip. You can see why it would go along with the whole cake baking theme. And then this is something I've never bought from MAC before. This is a MAC Mineralize Tinted Lip Balm. I have a subscriber that would probably like this. Nail Slide. She likes lip balms, and this would probably be perfect for her. So she needs to go down to MAC and try this out. I'm sure she would freak over this. Now these come in pink, a beautiful shade of pink. I didn't buy one in pink because everything I have is pink. I thought I would try a blue. So this is called, what is it called? It is called Glace. There's the name on the lid. My poor husband's waiting to watch the game. There's the name on the lid. Gloss. Come on, computer. Glace. Like a glacé frosting. I think that's what glacé is, yeah. So anyway, I asked her about this. I said, is it sticky? I've never had one of these before. I've had them in other like drugstore lip glosses, and I hated them. They were sticky. She said, no, it just pretty much enhances whatever lipstick you have on. I tried it on earlier, and I wasn't real impressed, but I just put it on my plain lips. So let's see what it looks like. But I think my friend Nail Slides would like this. Oh, and while I'm speaking of that, I was supposed to say hello to a couple people while I was on. I wrote their names down. And I lost them again. One was Mitchell. And one was, come on, Dana. I wrote them down, and I can't find them. I will be doing another review soon, so I'll have to go back into my inbox and find it. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. Anyway, let me get this out so you can see where the pink is. But there's where it comes out. You can see it's blue, little blob. So let me swatch it on my hand. So you pretty much, there it is. It just looks like, actually, it's kind of pretty. So there it is. It's blue, like a blue, looks like a blue frosting, like a clear glacé frosting. So she said, I don't want to put it on over the purple and get the tip purple. So yeah, just there's a swatch of it. You'd have to try it on, have them clean the tip off with alcohol and try it on. But where did I lose the lid? Oh. Anyway, so I thought one of my subscribers would really go crazy over this. I know that she mentioned she liked lip balms and stuff, so I wanted to tell her, you know, online that she needs to go check these out. They came in blue, I think purple, and pink, and I think the pink would be perfect for her. Although I've never seen her, I think she would like this. So anyway, that is the rest of the Baking Beauties launch. They did have a palette that was round, that looked kind of like a cake, but I've already got so many of those. It wasn't a palette, a compact, with like, you'd have to take like, a brush like this, you know. I'm so OCD, I'd have to just pick at it, you know, to get the colors, because I don't like to take a big, you know, like a blush brush and smear it, even though the colors like a heart would go all the way to the bottom of the compact. In my Archie's Girls, I'll still take a little tiny brush this big and sit there and pick at it because I don't want to mess it up, and it's just too much of a hassle, so I didn't buy the compact. So anyway, I am waiting on my Eden Secret. You guys are going to freak when you see that. It is so beautiful. Then I have 2 boxes coming from Etsy, 2 or 3. And and then I have there's a new launch I went through the other day that's coming. I'm hoping it's in the mailbox. I'm going to go down and see if it's in the mailbox. I'll blog it today. I'm sure my glossy box won't be there. But anyway, I'm sure Nail Slides, one of my good friends and subscriber, she's been subscribed to me since the day I started blogging. I'm sure she would absolutely love this MAC Mineralized in the blue glacé. I'm sure she would love it. So she needs to get to MAC. I think this was, I'll tell her how much it was, anybody that was wondering. So the lipstick was $15, and believe it or not, the lip balm was $20. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, this was more than the lipsticks. This was $20 and the other was $15. So I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll link everything down below. If I get anything in the mail, I'll be back to blog it. It should be here Monday for sure. So thanks for watching, and lost you again. I will find those names too. I'll go back into my inbox and look for them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Have a great rest of the weekend and stay safe. Bye.